Well, gee, this looks vaguely familiar. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we made it to Fonsett Village, Rex's hometown, and we also had Vest join our team at last, ready to be woken up from that core crystal. This time, let's go and see the place Rex grew up.
Rex! Rex!
Whoa, Kirk, Kazuna, you guys sure have grown. And hey, is that really?
That's our Mark. He'll be going away to school in Indol soon, thanks to the help you've been sending us.
Auntie Corinne, good to see you.
Wow, this is quite a welcome.
I didn't realize you were sending your money home. That's very admirable for such a young man.
Oh, huh?
Oh, old lady have lots of little ponds.
Master Pond, these clearly not all little ponds of same parent.
My word, is that old Azurda there? What have you gone and done to yourself?
That would take some explaining. Incidentally, is there some way you could put us up for the night? Long day and all.
Is there some way? Don't give me that. Stay for as long as you like. What's mine is yours.
Thank you.
Auntie, thank you so much. I think I'll go for a bit of a walk first, though.
Ah, yes. Leave your friends with me.
Pyro, could you come along too?
Oh, of course.
Right then. Come with me, all of you.
Yeah, Rex has been doing great, except for being a zombie now. Also, with all those kids standing together and just looking at him as a group, could you tell which one of them is the main character of an RPG? It was so funny how remarkably unremarkable all these children managed to look at the same time. Auntie Corinne's over the moon, you brought back your bride-to-be. Ooh, she's so pretty. Ah, I'm so jelly. What are you? Hold on, she's not my bride-to-be. You've got the wrong end of the stick, Kazuna. Oh, that ain't the jelly and stick she's talking about, Rex. I'm going to study to be an Indoline Academy star pupil. Wow, pretty impressive. I'd never have gotten in if it weren't for your donation money, Rex. I owe it to you. And I reckon getting good marks is the only way I can repay you. I wonder what it'll be like. I can hardly wait. Welcome back, bro. I'm helping Corinne around the house. See, I'm no lazy bones. Good man. Promise me you'll keep it up for my sake. Yeah, I will. You keep it salvaging too, bro. I don't do enough salvaging these days. We really gotta rectify that. Fan! This is truly a magnificent place. I was so fortunate to have the chance to talk with the residents earlier. They are truly hospitable people. And it's so calm and peaceful. I will soon retire for the night. Please, Master Rex, take the opportunity to relax a little. Anybody to— oh, how could I ever forget about Okadia, my favorite party member? Hi there. Cloud Ridge is as tall as ever. You can't see it, but the Leftherian Titan's in there somewhere. If only it would just come out, we could live on its back. But unlike the other countries, it's a free Titan. It just wanders around pulling smaller Titans along with it. This is such a neat idea, just how different this place is from everything else, how it's this super massive Titan, and it has such a gravitational pull that it just attracts all this cloud cover around it, and then these smaller Titans also get caught up in the pull, so they're orbiting. It's like a miniature solar system floating on the cloud surface. It's just so different from everything else that we've seen so far. Morag! So this is your hometown, is it, boy? It reminds me somewhat of the place my brother and I spent our childhood. But please do not bother yourself with me. Please, relax and enjoy yourself. I want to go home, because we can always come home. Going to the usual spot, I take it. You know, the one on the other side of the village, with the stunning view. Yeah. You go and do your thing then. I'll have a nice hearty meal waiting for you when you get back. I'll look forward to it. We have a pretty full day of seeing Fonsett Village. maybe not necessarily birthplace of Rex, now with what we've heard, but certainly a place that was very important. Outdoor attack up too! Rex, you have excellent taste in orphanages to end up in. Hazel. Salvaging is proper awesome. I love it. I want to be a salvager when I grow up, except I can't really swim. Are you all right? Auntie Corinne told me you can learn anything if you try hard enough, so I'm gonna keep at it. Maybe it's because I learned how to swim when I was 3, but I've never understood it when everybody's like, oh, I can't swim. I'm like, just move. It's not, like, it doesn't really require any actual skill to just float. I don't know, maybe I probably have done that. It's probably biased based on what I know. We have the trading store here. We can trade in all the things we've gotten from salvaging. We'll trade in our Angel Engine. Unfortunately, not Angel Engine X. I guess they just like things laid back out here in the countryside. Sell that for a little bit of money. Development level 1! So happy to know that my hometown didn't even care for me before right now until I gave them some money. We've got a great lineup for you here. Only the best cylinders for my top customer Rex, eh? I like how he's just sitting on the ground and, you know, just musing about all this when he's supposed to be on the job. I'll take 10 of these. I've needed them for a long time. I don't do conversation enders, my man. You know, conversation enders, they're just thought up by the system. I'm not all about that life, man. I'm a salvager. A cheer treat? What is that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I know I have, but I don't feel like I have. Increase affinity by 50% after winning a special button challenge. That's potentially good. I just realized we still have the katana attachment on Rex, and I don't want that. I'll take increased damage to toppled enemies, because we're toppling everything constantly every fight lately with all the break arts among our party, especially with Morag joined. That sounds pretty great. Eye patch, you can stay there. Frigid! Montecoran dolls. Perhaps I should buy one as a gift for Aegean. Oh, don't mind me, just talking to myself. In the antique store, I want to buy one of every item. A Luna Lizard Wreath, a Montecoran doll, Steel Pipe Lexos, a Lush Moonbeam Mask. Sounds like something you put in your face and peel it off and not really an antique. Ptolemy Deeds. Increases idea point gains by 1. That is the one and only deed that we can get on first visit. And what I want to do next is head out this way. There is a salvage point, and there's also a couple of friends that I fished up.
Time for some treasure hunting.
Ah! A lot of ahs lately. That doesn't look all that deep, Rex. You sure it was really necessary to do all this song and dance and you couldn't just go down to the beach and dig around in the sand? No, you just wanted to feel important about yourself? Okay, I understand. No treasure chest.
No!
I'm by myself, that's right! I cannot survive unless I switch to Mithra and have my evasion going. Also some healing from HP potions, preferably.
Why not?
No knockback on you.
Why not?
The thing I can do is slow you up and be good. We'll open up with the anchor shot. Hope one of these lands on my head. Does.
Hold your horses.
Level 2 special.
Keep going.
I know it's weak to fire, but without Mithra's foresight, I don't stand a chance by myself. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Try to keep it up.
Oh gosh, this is bad. Potion.
Anchor shot. Ha! Sword back. Rolling stun.
What a sad canonical way for Rex to die. He comes home, everyone's happy to see him. He gets to see essentially his mom again, and then just
push yourself too hard.
You know, she's like, "Oh, I'm so happy to meet the girl that you've brought home," and he just dies in her backyard to some bug. There's alternate timelines for everything. When Master Pawn get like this, he not budge an inch. Poppy will watch Master Pawn, so Rex and Pyra go wherever and do whatever. All you people shipping things onto me. Meh. This very interesting. Looks like can probably salvage very intriguing things. Shut up, Tora. Anyway, Tora, stay here for now. Friends go have fun and relax. I much prefer daytime for what we're doing at the present moment. That overhang is really cool looking. Kind of reminds me of Gower Plain. You ever notice how all like the uploads of the Gower Plain song say Gower Plains, but nothing officially actually calls that. It is Gower Plain, not Gower Plains. You don't see plain by itself too often, so it sticks out. At the textile shop, I'm gonna buy a silken stool. Ew. Better it comes out silky smooth than rough, I guess. That breeze reminds me of a time I was riding on the back of a Zerda. Let's hear the details. It was a while back now. The old fellow asked if I'd go on a long-haul journey with him. I'd never been outside the village before, so it was quite the journey of discovery, seeing all those islands. He asked if I wanted to keep on with it, but it turned out I got seasick easily, so I let a certain someone take over. Who was that person who took over? Who got to ride into Zerda all of his days, huh? Who was it, huh? Who was? Yeah, I gotta know this. You gonna say their name? You gonna look up and smile right into their face right now? I am very vain. We'll go over to Dromark. You're up next. No Nia around here. She off sulking somewhere like the tsundere she is. You know me, I'm all up to hip on all these Japanese terms. I'm a 100% grade A otaku. This is a wonderful place, ideal for resting one's bones after the strains of battle. I am sure you must be tired as well, Master X. Please take as much time as you need to relax. He's so caring and so mentor-like. I believe out of all the stores, I wanted to go to Coral Leaf Fresh Fish. Remember the Blaze Cloud Sea Shark that Corinne gave us all that time ago? They are only sold in Fonsett Village. She was thinking of us.
We made it back in one piece.
I hope things went well.
The Merc Group!
Yes!
Yes! He's echoing in his helmet. The pouch items in Fonsett Village are the best purchasable trust grinding items in Allrest. Specifically, at the shop we own, the Steel Pipe Lexos offers 21 trust per usage, the most of any pouch item other than the Love Source. There's others that offer similar trust but are cheaper. We just need to have higher trust before we can actually purchase those. The best purchasable trust grinding at all is going to be sold at Future Crafts in the future. It's called the Naponcho, and it gives 21 trust exactly for less money than the Steel Pipe Lexos. And then over beyond the stairs, somewhere over here, the only place I haven't looked, there she blows! Well, there sure is a whole lot of nothing out here. I'm seeing clouds, clouds, and more clouds. I guess I can see why you became a salvager, Rex. Gee, don't let the excitement spoil your enthusiasm. She didn't seem all that enthusiastic about seeing where we grew up when the concept was first proposed, but we want to go up here to the place Rex wanted to see.
Where are we?
These are my parents' graves.
What?
Sorry, I guess I never properly told you about myself.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry. I never thought to ask.
I wanted you to meet them, though.
To meet them? How do you mean?
Hey, Mum, Dad, it's been a while. A ton happened, you know? I became a driver. And this girl is Pyra, my new partner. I know you'd love her. We're going to Elysium, Pyra and me. I don't know what's coming next, but you'll be watching over us, right, guys?
Rex?
Right, let's head back.
Okay.
Rex is a good kid. I think he struggles to stand out among the rest of the cast because they're a lot more in your face with what they're doing, and just because this cast overall is so strong. But there's definite big things about him that I like. His relationship with Van Damme was somewhat of a springboard for a lot of things that have happened since. That's one of my favorites. He wants to help people, but it's often his undoing because he values that too much. He's been through losses that make him that way. There's also how going to Elysium was always Rex's dream. Pyra was just the reason to actually try to make it happen that he needed. And I like how he's positively impacted the lives of the people around him, even if he himself is seemingly not aware of it. Well, hello, stranger. Why don't we all eat together? Food's already on the table. You can tell me about what Rex has been getting up to.
I'm so sorry making you wash up like this.
No, don't worry about it. I don't have to be in a fight to be able to help people. I like it.
You're a dear. Rex is very lucky you're around. He's never brought a girl to meet me before.
Huh? Oh, no. It's not like that. I'm just Rex's blade.
Is that so? You do hear of blades and drivers getting married a lot in the old stories.
This is a lovely village. Everyone's so warm and carefree.
It's removed from everything, you see. I think if everyone could live like this, the world might be a happier place. You know, between you and me, I think, deep down, Rex still misses his mother a little. In a way, you remind me of her, just a tad.
Of Rex's mother? Really? Actually, he took me to say hello to his parents.
Ah. You know, Rex wasn't born here in Fonsett. He must have been 2 years old when he came ashore here with his poor mother. Maybe it was war or a dying titan, but they'd lost their home, sure enough. I gather it was a great struggle to get here. She was so weak. She asked me to look after Rex, and that was the last thing she said. She seemed so lovely too. And his father. We found his body about 3 Titan peds away from here. He came so far. If only he'd made it a little farther. Such a sad business.
How awful.
That boy has suffered enough loss for one life. That's why he became a salvager, you know? To find some way up to Elysium.
In that case, maybe it's not good for me to be by Rex's side after all.
Why? Are you not fond of him?
Oh, I am. But with me here, he'll suffer even more, lose even more. So maybe Rex is better off without me. Rex and the whole world, they don't need me. That's just how it feels.
Now, dear.
Okay, time to move out.
See you soon, Rex!
You take care now, and keep yourself out of trouble, Azurda.
Ah, you know me. I prefer the quiet life.
Thank you for everything.
Pyra, dear, I don't know what you've been through before, but you should know you're not alone anymore. Rex is a strong boy. You can depend on him whenever and wherever you need him.
I know. I'll try.
Huh. What was all that about?
Nothing at all. Right?
Nothing for your ears, Rex. You just concentrate on what you're doing. Work hard and do your best.
Sure, I will.
How did you find it, visiting your hometown after so long? I was surprised how much the kids had grown, but apart from that, it was just how I remembered, which is nice. Anyway, I'm all rested up and raring to go. I'm ready to lead the way to the port. Thank you very much, Master Rex. Well, it's not like it's very far. It's just on the next island over. Come on, let's get going. We would have passed by it on the other pathway, actually. Rex, where do you think you're going? You spend one evening at home after being gone for who knows how long. Azurta's in a different body, even. You don't even have time to let everything sink in. No, go back there and talk to your auntie a little bit longer. Oh, I almost forgot. Nia is very excited by this. I almost forgot. Pyra asked me to teach her to make the village specialty for when you're on the road. Here, I've written down the exact amounts she can cook up. As soon as Pyra was mentioned, Nia got significantly less excited. Rex, you're back sooner than I expected. Forget something, did you? Oh no, actually, Now, don't keep those ladies waiting. Grab your things, off you go. Quick, get a move on. Fine. Yeah, nobody likes a lady in waiting. Pyra has learned a new recipe, and this is also the first time that she's able to make the last 2 recipes that we picked up. I can cook a tricolor bowl here. Aqua Pearl Pizza is new. I'll show you how to make that on screen right now. For now, I'll just make the tricolor bowl. I think this was the Gormati recipe. Made 2 of them. And I can't make anything else. If I can get a Mooka flour, I could make that. Some Moonbeam bananas would equal the Sunshine Pie. It's so many items that are needed just to make one thing that it's kind of a pain in the ass. And again, it doesn't offer really all that good. We can now rest at Auntie Corinne's house. And it's 1 gold. I like this. I like to think that Rex wants to like stop by home and give her some money, and she's like, "Oh, Rex, come on, it's free for you because this is where you grew up." And she's like, "No," and he's like, "No, let me give you something." And she responds, "Okay, fine, 1 gold," and that's the compromise they settle on. Well, rest up.
Did Master Pond
Corinne, you
sleep
better
well?
appreciate me. I made him stay 100% more nights than he was going to. I doubled your time with him, even if he was just laying in bed. Now that we've done all that, there's a heart-to-heart around back here. We jump off of this cliff. Some overgrown ivy. Oh, steep. Very steep. Not as bad as I thought. She's got Fire Mastery level 3. Rock's got... I am 1 level of Wind Mastery shy because they're off on missions. Morag, the time has come. You're awakening a Windblade for us, and maybe getting something rare in the process. Let's see. Common Core Crystal, go. Truth Booster, sure. Second Core Crystal. Sorry, contest hopefuls. That recipe that we got as Pyra is the single best, easiest recipe to grind up her cooking with. Just so you know for the future, if you want to up her cooking all the way to level 3. We can do that right now, but not right now. We arrive at Rex... We'll save it for later. We arrive from Rex's
So, Rex, you lived here?
I don't get those items anymore, do I? Good thing Awakening Blade saves the game for you. Why did you put those 2 triggers so close together? I was saying that recipe is Pyra's best way to level up her cooking. Easiest recipe to fulfill. We'll be doing it not right now, but pretty soon to right now. I just have some things I want to go take care of first. We arrive at Rex's secret base. Get all of this stuff, a holy necklace. And now, we view the heart-to-heart.
So, Rex, you lived here?
Huh? No. This is my getaway. You know, like a secret hideout. I lived on Gramps. I'd moor him next to that cliff over the way.
What kind of kid were you, Rex?
I don't know. I've not really thought about it.
I bet you're curious too, right, Nia?
Well, maybe a bit.
I could tell you a few stories about when Rex was younger. Oh, yes. He was a wild child, that's for sure. A bit of a tearaway. He was never the biggest child, but he had a strong sense of justice. Always picking fights with the local bullies.
I think I still have the bumps to prove it.
So he's been this full of energy his whole life?
Sounds like you were right, Handful.
My, you certainly seem interested. Well then, perhaps I'll tell you my best Rex story.
Whoa, wait, just a sec. What do you mean, best?
One day, one of the local kids was attacked by a monster. Without thinking, Rex jumped in to help him.
That's a reckless Rex.
That's your story? Of course I'm gonna help someone in danger.
What happened after that?
Both Rex and the kid had to be rescued by the villagers.
Huh? Wasn't Rex meant to be the one doing the rescuing?
That was his plan. Unfortunately, he just ended up in the same hot water.
Rex, you genius.
That night, I heard Rex bawling his eyes out. Was he in pain from his wounds, I asked. But he replied, no, I just wish I'd been able to save my friend. Injury held no fear for him, but the anguish of not being able to save his friend was unbearable.
And he cried about that?
What's the big deal? Kids cry. It's normal.
No, Rex. Nia is impressed. Aren't you?
Sure. I was surprised at your bravery, even at that age.
We admire you, Rex.
Oh, stop it. You'll make me blush.
I told you it was a good story.
Go on then, I've got nothing to hide. Gramps will just exaggerate it anyway.
So you won't mind me telling them about the time you wet yourself when there was a monster attack?
Huh? No, that's not.
What, yourself?
Rex, you baby.
That was just when I was a kid. I don't do it anymore. Don't even think about carrying on with the story, Gramps.
Oh, come on, we want to hear.
No! Pyra, please! You don't want to hear it, do you?
Actually, I kind of do.
Huh?
This is a story about the time one of the local bullies fell foul of a monster. Rex didn't hesitate. He packed up and...
Gramps, please stop!
Is wetting yourself really that embarrassing?
Super embarrassing! Nia, don't tell me it's never happened to you.
Maybe we should hear a different story.
Oh, you'd like to hear an even more embarrassing story?
No! Stop! Don't encourage him, Pyra.
Huh? I just want to know as much about you as possible, Rex.
Well said. Drivers and blades should know everything about each other.
Yeah, well, there's everything and there's everything. Can we please just drop it?
Little Rex. Nia was more embarrassed for Rex than he was for himself. I think it just hits close to home for Nia. After all, cat urine is way more embarrassing than human. Something so nice is not needing to have the driver in the active party. Morag was in slot 4 and we could get through that ivy on the wall. On a night such as this, I think we need to see an act of kindness.
Wulfric? What big voice about? Seem to be getting very worked up for something. What Wulfric planning?
I want to talk more with others, but everyone is scared of me. I am not a scary person. I want them to see that.
Wulfric is kind blade who doesn't even crush ants on path.
Yeah, it's a good idea to talk to people if you want them to understand you.
Maybe talking hard for Wulfric, though. Growling more normal for him.
Yes, everyone runs from my voice. That is the problem. How can I fix this?
How about you help out that crying kid?
Good idea! By helping someone, Wulfric show everyone big, soft, pulpy heart.
I can do that. Wulfric to the rescue. Dora, will you join me?
Tora's pleasure! What wrong? Why all crying?
I don't know where my mum is.
You're lost.
Monster!
No monster. Maybe look like monster, but not nasty like monster.
Please, do not be afraid. I will not eat you.
Wulfric, maybe you make it worse with that talk?
Oh, sorry. Tora, you look after the child. I will look for the mother.
Hey! What are you doing to my child?
Ah, this is your child.
Help! Help! Monster!
Monster? No. I'm not.
Someone help! This great big brute's gonna eat my baby!
No, not a monster. I'm a blade. A blade!
Wulfric, please calm down. Ah! There's a monster in the village! Someone come quick! No, Wulfric! You make all scared with big voice.
Mummy!
Janet, get out of here! It hopeless.
Sorry. Again, I failed.
Hey, don't beat yourself up about it. You didn't mean it. Maybe you just need to let people get to know you more slowly.
Thank you. I will not give up. One day, I will make friends with everyone.
Well, looks like a senior citizen's in trouble over there. You could help her.
Very good. Maybe if Wulfric does nice thing for someone, people know Wulfric nice. Tora will tag along.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you okay, old lady?
Oh, I've been trying to get back home, but my knees are right done in. My eyes aren't up to much either. If I get a bit out of breath, I can't see a blessed thing.
Oh, madam, let me help you.
Oh, thank you so much, young man. I'm much obliged.
Okay to walk?
Yes, I think I can manage that. Oh, what's this here? A funny place to put a rock.
No, that's part of my body.
Oh, my. What a burly gent I'm getting walked home by. The neighbours will be talking.
Madam, watch your step.
What the bloody hell's that thing? A bloody monster's what it is.
Oh, sounds like there's a bit of a commotion.
It is nothing. Just some monster.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Let's get home quick.
Do not worry, madam. I will protect you.
Oh, my hero. I don't doubt it.
This is where you live?
Yes, this is my humble abode. Thank you so much, young man. Will you tell me your name?
I am Wulfric.
Oh, that's a funny name. But thank you, Mr. Wulfric.
Ah, you are most welcome.
You did great there, Wulfric. A few more good deeds like that, and everyone will know what a nice guy you are.
Yes, I must keep being nice. Keep being kind. Everyone, thank you.
Your daily reminder that Wulfric deserves the world. He's such a great guy, and it would suck so bad having that be a limitation to how much people will let you near them. At least it's not as bad as his last life, where he was sentient and capable of speech and was actually the bitch of some spider, all just because that spider happened to have that rare aptitude. That is...
My heart beats faster.
His heart to heart. I believe the first heart-to-heart that had a prerequisite behind it. You need to have Wulfric at least at level 2 key affinity reward so that you can unlock his level 3 with that heart-to-heart. The bubble must either be grayed out like this, not with a lock over it, or it must be the next level of key affinity if it's unlocked in that way. We have an objective here. Is that like a Canadian pronunciation or something? Probably, I don't know, they say everything weird. Defeat a unique monster in Leftheria. I'll stop digging myself a hole. This is a rare exception to unique monster objectives not being allowed to in Merc missions and having to actually go beat them yourselves. This one will fill in for Merc missions. Besides that, just a lot of monster killing ones, performing a driver combo, total amount of damage, completing a Merc mission, actually. We'll have to send him off on that, because Super Strength is pretty helpful, and he can get it up to level 5. Wulfric's favorite pouch item from the board games category. We can't purchase this for several more towns, actually. This is the first objective that you're likely to reach that there's just no hope of filling in, and it's actually one of the reasons why it doesn't make sense to grind up trust by buying all the pouch items you can, or indeed using Love Source on blades like Pyra, as their objectives will just be locked behind later titans. I was sure there was one more heart-to-heart unlocked by resting at Corinne's house with Pyra. It just doesn't seem to want to activate for some reason. Instead, we'll just go back up by the grave sites and finish up our day there. Trito has a Merc mission. Hello, friend. Oh, what good timing. There's something I need doing. Want to help? I want you to fetch some flowers for my wife's grave. Of course, they're not flowers you can get round here. They're a special blue flower, only found on Lunaria Island. She used to love those flowers best of all, but I'm too long in the tooth to go fetching them. I'm sure strapping youth such as you shouldn't have any problem, though. Will you help me out? We can help you out, if you have a mind to let us handle it. You will? Grand. You have my thanks. Are you okay? My wife rests here. She passed away quietly in her sleep. That was years ago now. I think it's wonderful that she was able to live her entire life in the village she was born. Nowadays, you've got all these wars going on. You never know when we might get wrapped up in it all. Rex, don't waste your life in vain, do you hear? For Corinne and for your parents, Architect bless their souls. Yeah, I promise. The tombstones to Rex's parents are unknown graves. They were completely unknown to the people of Fonsett and never identified. On them reads an Indoline prayer to the unknown. Sleep here, alongside Mother Cloudsea. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we set out from Fonsett Village and see what's changed among the Titans of the world. See you guys then.